Well, we've had our fair share of fireworks tonight. 3 pins so far. A few bonus point victories. We're off to 174. Alex Cramer and Hayden Pummel. Huskies have reclaimed the momentum and the advantage now up to 8 points with a few bouts left to go.
At this point, Adam, I kind of have this one circled on my sheet as a must-win for Central Michigan. Cramer, a guy who's had one of the better seasons, record-wise, kind of up there with Corbin Munson, but this is a spot where you need points. You had some good momentum the last couple of bouts, and, you let up a pin, and kind of gives NIU some wiggle room.
Yeah, right after you had momentum. Nice slide by right there from Pummel. He's got the first takedown of the match. It seems like every match the Huskies have come out and they've taken the points early on, setting the pace.
Yeah, collectively, they've been the aggressor. That's for sure. And, Pummel there, you mentioned that slide by, and, he just kind of floated in there for the 2 points, but Cramer trying to do it right back.
Now, Cramer, he's got to figure out how he wants to attack. If he wants to try and swing the right arm over, get the second, or pull this leg up. Looks like he's trying to lift here, but Pummel's got that base on his right knee. Strength here by Cramer to get him to his feet. Now looking for a kick down on the other side. Nope, just slides by. Well executed.
Well, and Pummel was doing everything he could to keep it with just that one leg. He had one hand on Cramer's, kind of keeping it to the mat to try to make sure he couldn't get the leverage. And Cramer slowly worked his way up, kind of shucked him forward, and was able to cover for 2.
Cramer, one of the NCAA qualifiers back in 2021. Wrestled at Old Dominion before they cut the program, and now a turnaround and a reversal. Cramer trying to come up the top. Boy, this has been an exciting match. These two going back and forth, and Cramer nearly the reversal. He's got it.
Just going with the flow of it, Adam. And that time, he just got Pummel in a tough situation where he was riding way too high, sat himself up, hopped his way through the legs, and was able to turn around and get the 2 of his own. That was heck of a scramble for this weight class.
You like offense?
Oh, I'd love to see those points go up.
9 first period points, and we've still got 25 seconds to go in period 1.
Looks like he's kind of working on that right arm.
Stalling called on bottom here. Short time in this opening period.
I think that was a little close to stalling there at the end of that period, but there's the reversal that we saw from Cramer. Good job. Have to give credit to both these guys in the first period because, they were just kind of going with it. Every time they saw a slight opening, they were right there to try to attack it. And Cramer, kind of got the last reversal there to end up on top.
You don't come to a wrestling match to see the two guys dance around in the center. You come to see points, to see flair. We've had all of that tonight. 3 pins, 4 bonus point victories, and 3 different takedowns or reversals in that first period between these two guys.
Well, and I think you look at it, and you and I were talking before we went on air tonight, and we thought it was going to be pretty close, up and down. There was somewhere you thought, hey, maybe some bonus points could change it here, but I think this is much more exciting than either of us had mentioned before this.
Absolutely. I should say 4. Can't even count with how many we saw in that first period.
Well, with how fast-paced this is, I don't blame you. This is tough to keep track of who's on top.
We'll take it, though. It's been very fun to watch. 174. Cramer trying to scramble free, and a takedown on the reversal from Pummel.
Well, if you're going to give up 2 points like that, do exactly like Cramer just did. Keep moving forward. Didn't really go down to his base, but stayed on his feet. Kept his hips low, was able to work his way back up. Get that escape right away.
You said it. This is a swing match. The Huskies get this one. You feel very good about their chances to find a way tonight. Cramer essentially trying to keep Central Michigan in the match. He's got a leg here, and again, he lifted it earlier. He does so here, and the takedown.
Way to just hang on to that leg for Cramer and kind of, see where it led him. Was able to use his strength to get into the right position, and at another time where we kind of see Cramer just slip through.
Now, we haven't seen any back points yet. We've seen reversals. We've seen takedowns. Cramer potentially trying to work those first back points of this match. Riding time in favor of the Chippewa up to 130. And now a stalling point awarded to Cramer to make it 9-6.
And as you might have saw on your screen, it was just Pummel kind of kept those hands out. Wasn't really making progress. Was just trying to stay away from Cramer. Kind of led to that stalling, and now looks like Cramer's working on that right arm. Kind of has that wing locked up.
Again, short time though, under 10 seconds. Riding time up over 2 minutes for Cramer. He has been tough on top. And we're off to the third.
Well, Cramer did a great job of, just kind of getting up on top there to end that period. And, he's up in the scoreboard. But you look at the end of the first period, end of the second period, he's finished on top, Adam, and I think that means a lot.
And don't count Pummel out here. He's done well on his feet. Getting takedowns against Cramer. In a scramble spot right now. We'll see if someone comes out with a takedown. Cramer turning it around for 2 more.
Second time we've seen Pummel get in here and get a little too high. It just lets Cramer out underneath. And Cramer continuing to be aggressive here.
He's trying to go for more. He senses Pummel is tired again. He's trying to try and come up the chute and turn it around, just as he did moments ago. And he does. Takedown, Cramer.
On the coaching staff telling him, keep going here. Just continue to try to get more points. We need some bonus points up there. And I think Central Michigan knows how aggressive he needs to be.
Cramer again in, trying to finish it off. Swing and hook in the leg, and now trying to wrap it around. And now Pummel trying to potentially turn this around. And Cramer caught in an awkward position. Got the stalemate. 35 seconds to go.
Well, they both really just had a grab of each other's leg, just one of them, and nowhere anybody was going to go with that.
Cramer again in on a right leg. Looking for the trip. He's got it, and 2 more. And now the Chippewas say stay on top, finish out. And this would be a major decision if he can do it. And you can see Pummel is exhausted. So another bonus point victory for Central Michigan. They come back from the pin with a major decision and remain in this match.
And Cramer, have to give him credit. Great energetic match between him and Pummel there, but Cramer with a couple of reversals that really changed the tides of that one.
Off to 1.